Hi, it's day 245 of making as much money as possible, starting from zero. And you can see how we got here by going back and watching from day one. I'm here in the gaming studio that we set up in the last video because we're now gaming YouTubers. Just saying, it's no big deal. Just make our living by playing video games. It's not the dream or anything. I mean, we don't actually make our living from that yet, but that is the plan. But first things first, we need to get some more pressure washing jobs because we have not done that in months. And how are we doing that? Through paid ads. Started running paid ads in the last video. We've got one lead, so I'm going to call that person now.
Hello?
Hi, it's John.
Yes, who's so what's it about, please?
Oh, you filled out a form on our website for a pressure washing quote?
Oh, yeah, I did, yeah.
Hi, is now a good time?
Kind of, yeah.
So it's £300 for just the driveway, but because we have a minimum charge of £300, you could also get the patio done for that same amount for £300. Is that something you're interested in?
Potentially, but the only thing is with a patio, when I've had it done before at the back, they've ruined my spotlights, because the spotlights I found that they've cracked them and put water in them. So obviously that costs me a bomb to get that rewired and sorted out. So I'll just need to think about that.
50-50 on whether they'll close. So before we get into filming the next vid, we need to decide what game we're going to play sort of in parallel with Dying Light. These are the choices. We've got like the first-person shooters like Call of Duty and stuff, but they wouldn't be very good videos. So maybe we should do one co and one single player.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one then.
That's probably a good shout. Yeah.
Diablo!
Let's double check we definitely have it. Yes, we do.
So how's it going for you so far?
It's good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. We've just completed today's ad tests and we've had a total of 82 clicks to the website, including yesterday's clicks, and we've only got one lead so far. Now that means it's almost a 1% lead conversion rate. So we're getting clicks, which means the ads are fine, like the advertising is working, it's getting people interested, and then they're clicking through, but then what they're then being offered isn't good enough, so we just need to work on the landing page. So I'm just going to make some changes to the landing page. I'm probably just going to take the pricing off, because that's probably what's putting people off, I reckon. Like, I know that they care about getting rid of their weeds and all that stuff. It's just people are usually surprised by the price. So, like, I need to be in a conversation with them to tell them the price and for them to then buy. Another off is bedtime, and given that it's the start of a new month, we have to take off our personal living costs. The personal living costs have been $2,300 a month for the longest time throughout this series, but I've been thinking it doesn't really make sense to include the office in our like personal costs anymore. It made sense at the start because it was kind of like our rent, and we were living it for free at Kendra's mum's house. We were paying rent here. It's like whatever. It was part of our personal costs. The office also wasn't really part of the pressure washing business. Like, yeah, we kept the equipment here, but whatever, it wasn't necessary for that. However, now that we have the whole gaming setup here, as well as we also edit the videos over at our desks over here, like, it's more necessary, and it's definitely a business expense. So we're now going to call the personal monthly living costs £1,600, and £700 is going to be for the office rent. So we've got to take off the £1,600 for personal living costs and the £700 for the office. In practice, it makes no difference, but it just means that the personal living costs aren't actually as high as they seem to be at $2,300 a month. You guys have been saying in the comments for the longest time, like, how are the costs so high? It's because it's for two people, for starters. So really, if you just cut that in half, it's $1,150 each, which is not that bad. And that's including the rent for basically an apartment. Sort of. We've been filming gaming videos for only 3 days so far, and we already have 8 filmed, so that's looking pretty good. Basically, we just film one, like go for a little wander, another one, go to the gym, film another one, and then tomorrow we're just gonna edit a ton of them. And between us, editing a video each at the same time, you know, parallel. All right, it's a new day. The results from the ads that we've run are in. We've run 12 ads so far. These are the results. Here are our 12 ads. The call outs that were at the start of them, only 4 different ones. And then these are like the cost per clicks and impressions and click-through rates and all that juicy stuff. And I've broken down the call outs to get like the average click-through rate of each one. And as you can see, Are You Tired of Weeds on Your Driveway, on average gets the highest click-through rate of 0.96%. Not even 1%, but it's better than the lowest of 0.68%. But then the real revealing one is the middle section, which is like the juicy bit of script. So like, for example, this one here will make your driveway look like new in one single day. Like this, and this, and this, and it's like this ad, I'll show you. Sheffield homeowners. If you want a weed-free driveway but don't have the time so this is the call out. To do it yourself, we can help. We'll make your driveway look like new in one single day. Like this, and this,
And this. No weeds, no slip hazard, no loss of curb appeal.
And it turns out that that before and after situation, I bet this isn't going the way you think, is actually terrible.
It's not what I expected.
Yep, look at that. 0.43% click-through rate, whereas the best middle section at 1.16% click-through rate, literally almost 3 times as efficient, is talking about how amazing we are.
Getting rid of weeds on driveways in Sheffield right now through pressure washing. It's just our way of making your home look that little bit nicer. Our service is unlike anything you've seen before. We're in and out within a day. And unlike other tradespeople, we clean up before we leave. We only have 5-star reviews. Join the many people who've already got their driveways looking like new.
So isn't that interesting? The ads at first glance are very similar, but we're talking about a 3 times difference in efficiency. That means if one of them cost £100 to get a lead, the one that's 3 times more efficient would cost £33 to get a lead. Big difference. So now we can use this information and just run all of the different callouts, all those different starting bits on just that first middle section, which we know to be the best. And then we can find out what the best overall blend of start and middle is. We're just taking a little break from editing some gaming videos and check this out. Peak District, full of peaks.
Kind of.
And Kendra's. Wow. Wow. Just reviewing a game and edit in the garden.
Is it these clothes by any chance? Ooh,
With
this is
chili.
your player stash. You can check clothes here, as well as leave any items for storage.
Just called one of the leads that we got through the pressure washing ads. They have a tiny job, like a tiny deck and a tiny driveway, but I'm like, you know what, we're gonna go with a minimum of £300, just because of the time it takes to go out to properties. So I called them up. I said $299 to them, because it just sounds better, and they were like, yeah, that sounds really good. I was like, great. So we're doing that next week on Wednesday. The plan's working.
When is it?
Money from pressure washing, and do the gaming channel, monetize that, and so on.
Don't have to post letters on Saturday.
That was gonna be the backup plan. If it was one more day and we didn't get a job from the paid ads, then we're gonna have to post letters, but it's okay. So with the paid ads, we've spent almost £200 so far testing out which ads work best. So technically the cost of acquiring this customer is £200, and we're gonna make £300 from it. So not great. However, the ads is actually just experimentation, and then when we find the ad that does the best, we still need to do a bit more experimenting. But when we do find that ad, it's going to be much less than £200 cost to acquire a customer. Hopefully more like 50. It's a new day. We just woke up at the office, and it turns out I forgot to turn off the ads campaign last night. So as soon as it tipped over to a new day at midnight, it started running again. So we've got 2 new leads. The people filled out the form at 4 and 6 a.m. So turns out people still use Instagram in the middle of the night. I guess everyone's schedule is different. We're still stuck at Meta's £40 per day spend limit, which is just because it's a fairly new ads account. And there was some issue with a credit card where it failed the payments a few times. It wasn't our fault, but I think that's going to set us back on when they're going to increase the limit. So we can only spend £40 worth of ads per day, but that seems to be getting us about 2 leads per day. So if we can get a 50% close rate, then we're set. Then it's a sale per day, which is more than we even want. We have a 20% close rate so far, but that could still change because one of the people is a maybe, and they have a massive driveway, and the quote is £650. So if we get that, then absolutely winning, even with the bad ads.
Yes, it's probably about 360 square meters.
360. Okay, sure. That's useful to know because I tried measuring it on Google Maps, but because there's a big tree in the way on the satellite image, it's kind of hard to see.
It's about 360 square meters.
Okay, we charge £3.75 per square meter, so that'll bring it to £13.50. That would include the sand and the resanding, as well as, of course, the pressure washing, which rips out the weeds and cleans the paving. I understand that sounds on the high end, but seeing as it's of the larger area, I can offer you a 30% discount on that, which would take it to $945. How does that sound?
I've had a quote for $750.
Okay, sure thing. Who was that with?
It's a private film locally. I don't know where you guys are based.
We're also local as well, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in, I think it's around somewhere. He just came in and gave us a card, and I just got a quote for him. To be fair, it was months ago, and I said I'll get back to you, but I've been that busy with work because we're builders.
Yeah, right.
And then I saw your advert. I thought, you know what? Let me just see where we are in terms of cost, and if it's all right, I'll book him in.
Sure. Well, I mean, I don't know if you saw any of our work on our website, but we've only got 5...
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's something that we do ourselves.
Oh, really?
At the time. I keep getting a lot of time.
Okay, well, I'll leave you with the price of 945. That'll be good.
945 all in, yeah?
All in, yes, including the sand resanding. That'd of course be on a different day. We just do it till the job's done, regardless of how long it takes us. And we've got a guarantee where you don't pay anything until all the weeds are gone and you're happy with it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your call.
All right, no problem. We just filmed another gaming video. We've filmed 2 Diablo 3 videos. Not 3 Diablo 2 videos, 2 Diablo 3 videos, just to be clear.
Nice.
I'm really enjoying the gaming setup. It's very, very good. Very happy with the situation we got going here. Kendra's editing shorts over here. Just can't get enough of each other. Look at that. We just recorded a video game session for like a whole hour, and it's a game where you can't undo what you've done. And like our characters have developed as like a role-playing game. It's a whole thing. It's only the 3rd video, so it's like a whole 1/3 of everything we've done, and it didn't capture it because for some reason just something messed up with the capture on OBS, and it's just recorded a black file for a whole hour. Chili's here with me. He's super so tired from being out on his night shift all night. The first long form video actually went out today, and it has had 6 views. I don't know why that is like a celebration, not really. Look at that thumbnail though, quite proud of that. Turned Kendra into a zombie somewhat, and then yeah.
John spent like 3 hours on it.
Yeah, I spent a long time. And I got to like minute 3 of 15 of this YouTube tutorial of how to zombify someone in Photoshop, and I was like, f it, let's just call it there. But we also posted the first short as well today, and that one, it's on 521 views, and it seems to be going linearly, which is not slowing down, it's not plateauing, so I'll take that. And next week we've also got our first pressure washing job in ages, which we got through the paid ads. The paid ads are still running. We've got 4 new leads this weekend, so I'm going to call them on Monday in the next video, and hopefully get some more pressure washing jobs booked in to stop the bank balance tanking while we're trying to monetize this gaming channel. In this video, we got Facebook ads up and running to help us restart the pressure washing business, and we continued making content for the gaming channel. We did, however, have our monthly living costs come out, resulting in a net loss of minus £2,696.96p, taking our bank balance down to minus £12,592.65p. And here's the breakdown of all the money so far.